Welcome, everyone. Can everyone hear me? Yes, great. Welcome to the Helsinki Data Science Meetup, the Wolt chapter. So we are very excited to have you here today. And I'm going to be your host. My name is Erlin. It's very easy to remember. It's like Berlin without a B. And I'm a data scientist. In Wolt, I work at the marketing tech team. Yes, sorry. So a few words about the agenda today. So we will first start hearing about the introduction to Helsinki Data Science and DAIN Studios from Dirk. And later we will hear about data science at Wolt, what data scientists do at Wolt, what are the interesting things, cool stuff we do, the tools we use, and so on from Aatu. And then we will hear about offline campaign analysis, marketing measurement from Juan. And then we will hear about restaurant discovery with Wolt, recommender systems with deep neural networks from Sasha. And then we have time for networking. And yeah, we end at 9. Perfect. Yes, I have already introduced myself, but I want to ask you actually, have you guys met anyone new today? Yeah, raise your hand. Great. So if you haven't met anyone new today, try to meet at least one person. If you have already met someone new, try to meet at least maybe 5 people and connect them on LinkedIn, connect with them. Yeah. And yeah, so we can start. And I give the word to Dirk.
Thank you. Yeah, my name is Dirk Hofmann. I'm from DAIN Studios, and before start a bit kind of the background of the Helsinki Data Science Meetup. First of all, I want to say thanks for hosting. I think it's always kind of for us a real pleasure to have a partner in crime, hosting physically, but of course, it's the food on the one hand side, but it's also, of course, all the use cases you will see and hear in the next couple of minutes. And now, of course, the cool thing is that with the hybrid event, we have a lot of people also kind of watching from the different location. So quickly about DAIN and then about the Helsinki Data Science Meetup. So DAIN Studios is a kind of Finnish-German data IO consultancy, and we help companies in leveraging and maximizing the value out of data. And we're nowadays kind of located in 4 different locations. So Helsinki, Berlin, Vienna, and Munich. We're working for different industries, and as you can see, also having different roles, strategists, data scientists, engineers, BI developer. For us, also this event is of course kind of in the core of also what we strongly believe in knowledge exchange, learning from each other, kind of gathering best practices and advance in that sense in the field of data. So the Data Science Meetup, it says here kind of we kind of restarted it in 2016. It's nowadays a hybrid event, kind of sharing the passion of data, the engineering, AI. Actually, originally it was started 2013. So that means next year will be 10 years anniversary. So I think if you have ideas about content or cool stuff we should do next year, so please reach out. It's about exchanging ideas. It's about learnings. And that's also maybe my ask to the people here in the room. Ask questions, challenge the teams. I think they are really well prepared. So I think they will be answering all kind of all topics you want to know. Same, of course, applies for the people online. Maybe this is something you could kind of base in the comment from which locations you are actually joining us today, because I think that's the new thing for us, a bit where are people located. I know that our Danians, so on in Berlin, actually, they're sitting together. They're also eating pizza, what I heard. I think they enjoy it as well, but maybe you can comment and on if you're online, from where are you watching today? And that also brings me about kind of a bit this journey. I think it's the event, and I think we have today more than 1,200 registrations. So it will be interesting to see how many people made it to the event. But of course, I think it's not the number. It's really about kind of the community, and the community is much bigger. And as you can also see, there are different ways how you can interact also during the kind of between the events. So there's a Slack channel, or kind of Slack kind of a workplace in that sense, where you can also exchange questions, exchange ideas. There's also an announcement of the events and so on. And as you also can see here, it is from the practitioners exchanging, and also what you can see, it has a strong Finnish origin, but of course, I think the idea is to how can we further get this moving on to a more kind of European, Nordics, whatever we want to call it, community. We had kind of a whole range of companies hosting in the last couple of years. You see kind of known brands for the Finns. I think some of the brands are also known across. And I would also like to use this opportunity to already kind of do a bit of a teaser that I've now kind of missed Juuso. He's somewhere a bit in the back. So the next event will be actually in December, 8th of December with OP. And I think it will be a bit of a new format. I think it will be pretty cool, I would say. So watch out for the next event. And of course, having said that, we're always looking for companies willing to host in the future. So if your company or you know a company who's interesting to do so, please reach out. I think it's always helpful. But today it's about Wolt, and today it's about kind of their use cases. But before starting, a bit of kind of a couple of rules, so to say. I think especially as nowadays it's a hybrid event, it's important to acknowledge that we want to make this an experience for everybody, the people here in the room, as well as the people online. Use the opportunity to ask questions. I think we have kind of reserved space and time after all the speeches to kind of give the opportunity to ask questions. The people will be able to answer it. But yeah, use this opportunity. As we also want to highlight, we have, I think nowadays, of course, also something important to emphasize is be kind, be inclusive, but also, of course, being curious. So having said that, I don't want to kind of spend more time on the outline, but more like want to use the opportunity to kind of, yeah, hand over back to the Erlin and the team to share the agenda in terms of the next speeches. So enjoy, and looking also forward to see you next time. Thank you.